in San Jose, they have two different areas of Yucatan Town. They have a south side Yucatan Town, and they have an east side Yucatan Town. Then you have going down to the Pleasant area.
That maybe we can prevent some of these things from happening by focusing in on it early enough, which is perhaps a little new sometimes. You know, you kind of wait to tend to have something happen. Particularly hold up the fists and knives, which are bad enough, or a club. But now we were getting sawed-off shotguns appearing from under raincoats and things like that.
Groups were pretty much just physical, fists and things like that. And all of a sudden, it seemed that they had really gone to associate with the gang. It's there are several of them out there. Many of them have several members. Some of them are organized. Some of them are structured. Some of them have responsible administrative kinds of officers in them. Some of them are very loose-knit, if you will, two objectives. First of all, to identify those individuals who have been responsible or who were responsible for previous criminal.
Oh, well, don't laugh with me. You're going to be on TV.
In the kitchen, Mom. In the kitchen. Get out of the way.
Where do you work at?
Hi, come in. Would you like some coffee?
The small geographical groupings or cliques that we have established now in the San Jose area.
How did you get interested? Oh, just for juvenile probation.
Yeah, I actually represent the Juvenile Probation Department, and at the present time I'm with the... It signifies the Mexican Mafia, and then you have the Vadio Horseshoe. You know?
Okay, why don't you just give us a quick description? Just describe it.
The graffiti on this wall indicates that on top here we start with Vadio. In the middle it says Vadio Horseshoe Logos, which indicates some of the so-called group members that are involved with the Vadio Horseshoe, which is located in the San Jose area. The number 13 on the bottom again signifies the number with the Mexican Mafia prison gang. And the Last time we were here, you knew all about Vigastown. Huh? I didn't know that. Back to work. That's typical response.
just, creating little ripples, and then you say, why, and then you look at it and you see, hey, yeah, there is a need, If there is a need, most of our older folks, the grandparents, they've always said, hey, no se puede hacer nada, so, leave it alone, you can't do nothing about it.
Not yet.
A lot of things to do, other things to do. Could you say that for us? Like that.
This group is located in the Seven Trees area of San Jose. What we have found out is that a lot of these kids are joining groups to find with. And these groups we have found are group, based on the gang. Most of the members of the different groups have told us that they do not want.
North from south, you have Barrio Vicky, one of the biggest barrios that right now happen to develop in south. You have Seco. Then going north, you have Barrio Foothills. Then you're going back from east to west. Well, I don't know, man. There's still people recovering from the last walk, which has happened Saturday, so I don't know if we want to go that route yet. But me, myself, personally, I'm still tired.
Some individual members who will commit crimes, as in any group. Of these 14 groups, there's still only one group that we really feel
very together in a sense where we're trying to build unity within the different terms. Starting from LA.
Barrio this or barrio that, that in fact has a whole name, and as there is in fact a people.
is Ivana again?
Here.
The graffiti on the walls here that you see signify maybe 2 or 3 of the active groupings or gangs that are located in this specific area. As you notice on the wall,
in Los Angeles, they've had a tremendous amount of homicides, for example, about 175 or so a year attributed to gangs.
Well, we've identified approximately 14 youth groups so far within the city of San Jose.
How old are these kids?
The kids range in age from 11 or 12 years old on up into their early 20s.
The trend is drifting north towards San Jose and San Francisco. We're getting a lot of the styles, a lot of the gang type of activities and so forth that were originating down in Los Angeles. We've even borrowed from some of the Los Angeles gang names. Some of the kids who go in institutions down in Los Angeles or who have resided in Los Angeles area bring this information up to our community.
People want to have an escape, you know, somewhere to go and maybe get rid of their problems or, you know, have a good time. If we had a place to go and maybe be more freer, it'd probably be alright, you know. Probably less things would happen.
People say gangs, but I feel there is no gangs. I feel there are a lot of clubs. There's a lot of barrio clubs, a lot of little cliques, but actually they are not gangs like, let's say, maybe in LA, you know. But here they are not. They are just a group of kids. They're like social clubs.
Often the proliferation of more sophisticated weapons, such as shotguns and things like this, find their way to youth gangs, not because young people are just easily obtaining them, but they are being brought in to the young people by groups like this.
Groups like prison gangs?
Like the prison gangs.